Okay guys, check out some of the videos that I had for this week. Catch them all on my social media. Okay, Blurdies, so I did the counting activity one more time, and I decided this time to add music in the background. It was a song about counting from 1 to 10, and it was by a band called The Singing Wars. Like, I love their Good Morning song, so I thought it would be awesome to play their song as well. And I think it worked out very well. I brought out the little fuzzy pom-poms. I had the signs to count up. Kids were counting along. It just went really, really well, and I really hope that I'd be able to do more learning activities within the same thing. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Hey Blurdies! So today actually went surprisingly smooth, especially in the morning. I had 5 of my little friends today. You know, we transitioned very well from learning to outside and back to inside, prepared for lunch. So I had a couple of jackets that the kids had wore to the morning play because it was chilly, and I was getting them together to go hanging them up over in the cubbies. And when I least expected, my special little friend was sitting in his chair. He scoots back and nailed me right in my shin. Like, it wasn't as painful, but it hurt. Like, I was not expecting that at all. I mean, like, class had some strange fascination with chairs. It started from last Friday, and now everyone wants to scoot around chairs, and he hit me right in my leg. I did not see it coming, but I could look back on it and laugh at it. Hey Blurdies! So today was the first day of my brand new little friend. Yay! Oh my goodness. Like, whenever I had the 1-year-old, groups within my classroom for the second half day, they would always be there, and she was there most of the time. Like, she's like a little itty bitty thing. She has the most squeakiest little voice, and of course she still calls me mama instead of teacher. So she's on the list of the rest of my little friends I've had to call me teacher, Miss Mia. But still, I'm really hopeful. I mean, she's really good at listening, washing hands, but of course she is also someone who's a big fan of removing their shoes. Hey Birdies! So yesterday, I made sure to prepare for today's activities. I even found about 3 different activities that we could try out with my class that they would enjoy and have a learning experience, including one that was outside. Unfortunately, I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. I was missing a few supplies. I had went out and had a brand new idea for an activity, and when I was rereading the instructions, and I was like, ooh, I left that back in the class, and I can't leave these kids out there by themselves. But I'm super prepared. During my lunch, like right before I sat down to eat, I managed to mix up a little bit of dough, and we're going to be using cookie cutters tomorrow. Yay! I did this before, and I can't wait to do it again. Hopefully the dough is still good. Hey Blurdies! So I had a really great fall activity today. So we all gathered up leaves during outdoor play. It was the perfect weather for it. It was very windy, but it wasn't chilly. Like, it was still pretty warm, strangely, for October, but we should be used to it by now. So we collected leaves. We had big leaves, small leaves, because there's trees all around the playground area. And we brought them in and we glued them and made like a little collage on construction paper. And it was really fun, really relaxing. Everyone enjoyed it, although one friend was balling up his paper with his leaves. Another one was upset about not having his own cup of glue because I didn't want them playing in the glue. And then I had another friend who thought that the gallon of glue that's sitting on the shelf was actually a gallon of milk, and he was crying they couldn't have some. I had to remind him, it's glue, you can't drink that. It was just really silly, but it was just a really smooth, activity, really fun, and less messier than I thought. Hey Blurdies! So it's officially have been 3 months since I started working with the center, the school, but it's basically a center, and it's just really exciting. Like, I feel like I learned so much. When I first started, I was a little bit nervous because, this was my first time being in this particular field. Like, people have mentioned before about me working with kids, but I was always so nervous about doing it because I didn't really grow up like working around kids or, having anything really to do with kids. But I'm just really happy about how well it's going, and I'm hoping to continue to improve. Also, I was treated to lunch, noodles and things. I got the Japanese pan noodles. I highly recommend it. Hey Blurdies! So I tried a nice morning physical activity for the kiddos today. So it's basically, it was called Shake the Sillies Out. I used that song, Shake the Sillies Out. And I used two versions. So I used the one that's by the Learning Station, and the second one is by the popular band The Wiggles. But I like the first version because it's a little bit more faster pace. So I even let the kids play with bells and instruments, and some of them did kind of joined in and really enjoyed the music and really was just having fun. And that was the biggest thing that I really wanted to do, is to just have fun while doing this. It was focusing less on getting it accomplished and more on just the kids really enjoying themselves and having fun with the activity. Hey, Blurdies. Okay, I got it. I've been trying to think of like some kind of goal having to do with activities since I started working and wanted to develop as a good childcare teacher and provider. And I think I got it down. I decided that I'm going to be focusing on 3 different activities with 3 different components. First one, I'm going to be focusing on doing a physical activity, get the kids moving, get the kids hopping around, even playing a song to teach them, to teach them little dance moves. The second activity is going to be something outdoors, exploration, maybe learning about trees or grass, pointing at the sky, I spy, something spotted, or maybe collecting stuff. And the third activity is going to be an art activity when it came in, something to wind down, something to be creative, but still staying put. So I'll be able to get them changed and ready for lunch. That is my goal. 3 activities for the entire morning. Hey, Blurdies. So I once again took over the 1 and 1.5-year-old class for the day, and it's a reminder that I need to really work on adapting to change. So I'm thinking that I usually have the class in the afternoons, so I am going to do a second goal of either looking for 1 or 2 activities for that particular age group for the afternoon. And I want to emphasize on probably getting 2 because the weather is dropping and they probably have to stay in a little bit longer, but I'll be able to accomplish it. Hey, Blurdies. So we have a new member of our teaching team, which is awesome. I've seen her a couple of times, and today she actually wore this really, really nice sweater covered with flowers. And you know how much I love bright patterns. So I'm really looking forward to working with her. I don't know what class she's going to be placed in, but I just hope that she really enjoys it and that she enjoys the school and the teachers and all the other staff just as much as I do. Okay, see you guys next week, and remember to stay blessed and blurtiful. Bye.